All right, we're here in San Diego at the studio, and it's social media marketing world this week here, and all of the fun people are coming into town. And we got Rachel S. Lee here today on the set, and she is going to help us out. She's an internet marketing strategist here, based out of LA, and she's doing some great things. So we're here with Dr. Rob in the background, and we've got Rachel here today. So Rachel, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
All right, I'm so excited to have you here. We just had famous tacos from Rob Garcia here today. He's here. We're kind of having like a little mastermind like here in San Diego. We're having some fun. We said, let's turn on the podcast and kind of have some fun here today with Rachel. So Rachel, tell everybody a little about yourself.
Well, for work, I like to do internet marketing, but for life, I just like to live a badass, authentic, fun life.
Authentic, fun life. That seems like to be the term lately, is everybody's just really wanting to be authentic. And I've noticed on your Facebook page, you're certainly authentic, and I like that. And I appreciate that. And I think the people that are following you, that check out your live posts and so on and so forth, appreciate authenticity, because we're all working more towards being that. It's like our whole lives, most of us, especially me, older people, we've been told not to be authentic, to like be this certain way, and more people are authentic. And you're helping people not only be authentic, but also online you're teaching them how to be authentic. Yeah,
and people wonder, well, what is authentic? Does that mean I am just fully myself, unapologetic, and not use any strategy? But actually, I think being authentic, it does take hard work. It does take a lot of mindset work, and it takes a lot of strategy to be effectively authentic.
Yes, absolutely. So tell everybody a little about what you're going on here today. I mean, I saw an amazing webinar, your first webinar the other day, and tell everybody about like what you got going on here. I mean, there's so much you got going on with different connections and different people. Tell everybody what you're up to.
Yeah, well, that was the first webinar to launch a new beta program that I created called Knowledge Party VIP. It's a VIP mastermind program where there are online courses about social media. There is group coaching, live group coaching once a month with Dr. Rob, with a copywriting expert, with a sales expert, with me. So it's like an all-inclusive program where entrepreneurs can learn about, they can better their social media skills and internet marketing skills and get that coaching.
That's awesome. I've been following you, of course. I learned about you on a blab as well. You're doing a lot of those now, and it's going great. And Rob's doing a lot of blabs. But one thing I noticed is you're a go-getter, and you're just out there, and you're like, no matter what I'm doing, you're just making things happen. And I think a lot of people out there are kind of at the same crossroads as you, where they're starting companies and they're starting to grow it, but they just don't have the, balls to just go for it. And what gives you that drive? Have you always been that kind of person your whole life, or? Definitely
not. I would say a lot of influencers have influenced me. Yep. Tony Robbins, Ty Lopez, Grant Cardone. I love how Grant Cardone says success is your duty, obligation, and responsibility. And he also says, don't be a little bitch. So I have to remember that often, and that's what helps me push forward. Yep.
It's one of those things where, as entrepreneurs, as social media, as online marketers, it's like there's a lot of setup, a lot of stuff that has to be put in place for it to really go big, right? We have webinars, we have podcasts, we have meetups, we have events, all these different things. And it takes a lot of work and a lot of thinking, a lot of brain, like, oh my God, I got to think through this process and make it all happen. Is there any advice that you can give out there to people who are trying to do some of the things you're doing as far as that goes?
Yeah. Well, everyone has the ability to be an entrepreneur if they work on their mindset. It also costs a lot of money. You may not reach that success in your first couple months of being an entrepreneur. It often takes a couple of years to really get the systems down and learn all the things that you need to learn and meet all the people that you need to meet. But you can accelerate that by surrounding yourself with those people that are going to help lift you up. So we all have 24 hours in the day. So you can spend less time hanging out with the people that are not going to elevate your mindset, and more time with the people that are.
Yep. I think that's very important. And it's something I've been learning as well. Is like, if I'm going to socialize, at least might as well socialize with people that are like-minded, right? Like we're socializing here today. We're having some fun. We had some tacos, all of us together, but we had a chance to talk about our goals. We had to talk things about that instead of talking about Oprah's next book or something that's kind of like helping somebody else, essentially. I mean, we're talking about things that help us out each other. We're also working on collaborating together in any kind of way how can we help each other? And I notice you've done a lot of that on Facebook, and I want to, on behalf of your friends on Facebook, I want to thank you for being one of those people that are participators, not, so sucking dry of people. You're not a taker, you're a giver and a receiver. And that's very important. And I've really noticed a lot of that in this industry. There's a lot of people in this industry that are very much givers and takers. They're supportive of each other. And a lot of other industries don't have that, that greatness,
Yeah. To succeed, you have to work with other people. A solopreneur is not an entrepreneur. Solopreneur is not a business owner. So it takes staff, employees, assistants, contractors. It takes collaborations. It takes support. It takes friends, followers. And you can't just do it alone. I mean, sometimes we need that alone time, but it is so important to work with other people. That's how you have a business, with other people.
Yeah. Rachel, I mean, it's obvious that you're going to be successful. I can see it. Everybody can see it. But at one point you had to make a decision. Like, what am I going to do in my life, and how am I going to do it? And so at what point in your time in your life, like, what really made you say, you know what, this is it. I'm going to invest in myself and invest in doing this company and creating this company and this online strategy company. When, is there a moment you remember that, like, you said, you know what, this is it. I'm done with this. Like, was it?
Yeah. So I get asked that question a lot. Like, what was your one aha moment? But really there wasn't. I have a lot of aha moments. I am addicted to trying to get breakthroughs and having more aha moments. So over the past couple of years, I've had plenty of them, a lot of them. The aha moment to start my own business, the aha moment to quit all other jobs, the aha moment to move to LA, the aha moment to go travel. Every day is an aha moment I got to get out of bed and get to work.
Right. So what's that one day that you decided, hey, I'm going to have my own business? So like you said before, I believe you were a teacher before or something?
No, I was working at I was just working different jobs and working at an internet marketing agency. I don't think it would, I was working with a coach. I was working with a life and business coach. So through continuous coaching is when I made that decision. Tony Robbins says a choice is a decision that you commit to. Or it might be the other way around. A decision is a choice that you commit to. You have choices. You make the decision and you commit to it. So that's what I think of for every choice I make. I know I have a choice to take action or inaction. They're both an action. So I commit to it and I go for it.
So you said you had a coach that kind of helped you decide. What made you decide to get a coach? I mean, I don't know if you realize, but not too many people take on coaches, especially life or business coaches. Not too many people out there take that step to go and do that. And you did. I mean, that's bold. That's, it costs money, of course. It takes time and dedication. And like I said, you're rising to the cream of the top with that whole decision. And what made you do that decision? Yeah.
Well, I've had, lots of coaches throughout the past couple of years. So this first coach, I'm just so blessed. He came into my life. I met him at business networking. And he's a coach for entrepreneurs, and I wasn't yet fully an entrepreneur, but I decided to do coaching with him. That got me to the point where I quit my job. Then I got an online marketing coach to help me put together my online business. Then I got a business and mindset coach. And then some of the programs end, and then sometimes I continue working with them, or you move on to the next. I'm coaching with Dr. Rob right now. I just joined a program called Success Academy, where we learn NLP and hypnosis and mindset coaching, entrepreneur coaching. I just got a scripting coach to work on scripting.
Just a multiple of coaches.
Yes. So they're not all at once, but sometimes it's together at once. And then you do your coaching either through the phone or through emailing, live events.
So listeners, if you're listening right now and you're just kind of hearing this person talk right now, you'll realize that she's out there to make herself better. She's out there doing the things she needs to do to become a better service to you if you're her client. A lot of people out there go out there and choose certain people by certain things, but I think right here you're finding the credibility with Rachel in what she's devoting to not only just being, I mean, anybody can go and say they're an online strategist. We hear about this, hundreds of people out there doing it, but you can hear right now I mean, she's taking the time to be effective in every way and getting coaches on multiple levels to become that better person. So Rachel, my question to you is what is your ideal client?
Definitely. Well, for my new mastermind program, that it is exclusive. Not everyone can just join. You have to apply. And the people that we accept into it are entrepreneurs, not necessarily new entrepreneurs. You can be a new entrepreneur, but entrepreneurs that are not afraid to invest in themselves and they want to learn. They have a thirst for knowledge. They are very coachable and will show up to the coaching sessions. You can sign up for a program and not show up to the group calls. You can buy an online course and then not take the course. Why would you do that? I want people in the program that are going to collaborate with each other and interact on the group coaching calls and our live masterminds. So entrepreneurs that are similar to me.
Yep.
I will attract who I attract, and I will repel who I repel.
I heard you say that before, and I like that. That's one of the terms of the week that I've heard listening to your webinar. It's just really cool that you're motivated to do all this. I mean, like I said earlier, people do not want to take that action. They do not want to finish those courses. I mean, how many courses have I bought and I haven't finished them? I'll be honest, there's a lot of them. I probably bought 50 courses in my life, spending $200-$300 in these courses, and you just don't follow them all the way through. But it's people like you that do follow them through, and the people that like you that are helping people follow them through. Because if people do buy these courses, like we all get sold on, oh my God, you can do this, this, and this, and those courses truly do outline. Like she has a course, she truly outlines exactly what you need to do, and this will bring you success. But it takes you to participate, and it's very important to you understand that people like Rachel here today, she's doing her due diligence on her side, and then she's creating a course for you. Okay? It's just your job to actually just move your body, move your mouth, move your mind, and complete it.
Mm-hmm. And learn and take and implement.
Right.
You can learn, but then you need to actually implement.
Exactly. Awesome. Is there anything really exciting you want to share with anybody here today? Any kind of new news that's coming out? Any new products or anything you want to share here today?
Well, if you guys are in the LA area, I have social media knowledge parties that I do. So they're big parties, dinner parties, smaller masterminds. You can go to rachelesley.com/knowledge party and see the upcoming events. And we mastermind there. I do live workshops. So right now it's in LA. We'll eventually expand to Orange County, San Diego, and I hope for this to be a nationwide thing where we have these meetup groups in multiple cities.
Awesome. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can you dream for me today on the show? I want to know where you're going to be in a year from now.
That's a great question. That is something that that's a lot of mindset work I work with my coaches. I'm working with Dr. Rob. It's easy. Well, nothing's easy, but it's hard enough to predict where I'm going to be in 1 week and then 1 month. And then you have your quarterly goals and then your yearly goals. And then you have your financial goals and your relationship goals, your goals for how big your email list is and your followers. So really, it's going to take me a little bit more intensive mind work, some more NLP and hypnosis. I'm a little woo-woo with that, but that's why I get hypnosis sessions from people too to work on that. So that I think is something I'm going to have to follow up with you guys on. Yeah,
and that's a situation I'm in myself. So don't feel like, oh my God, why don't I don't really know. I honestly work on a day-to-day basis myself, and it's right or wrong, I don't know, because I have so much on my plate now that has to be put together to find out where my direction going is. Because we always find out that, okay, I want to have $1 million in the bank in a year, and I want to have 60 clients or whatever. But there's certain groundwork that you have to put in place to see where it falls, right? Where it falls. So she's really finding out where it falls, and right now it's in online marketing strategy and working there. And you're doing an amazing job, by the way, of doing that.
Thank you.
I saw your webinar, as I said. But like myself, some people out there just kind of laying their groundwork, and then the plan can come from there. So if you're one of those people out there that, are confused about creating a plan, don't feel confused. Don't be going, oh my God, I'm just not going to be able to get to where I'm. Get what you need to get done now, and it'll kind of unfold. Because I've seen things unfold for you. I've seen things unfold for me as they go. right? With good intention.
Yeah, you have to be happy in the present moment. Don't think that you'll be happy when in the future, when you reach certain success. You'll be happy next month. You'll be happy when you achieve something in 3 months. You have to be happy today. I did not know 1 week ago I would be here. I did not know 6 months ago that I would be hanging out with Ty Lopez and going to all these events and seeing Grant Cardone speak, hanging out with Alex Becker. I did not know that. So every day alters your path. Every decision you make every day is going to alter your future.
I love that, like the open box living, right? You don't know where it's going to go, but man, it's really fun. It's a really good roller coaster, right? Mm-hmm. And I think you live in that life too. That's awesome. And so I'm excited for you, and I'm sure my listeners are excited because you're helping them here kind of understand, you know, we're real people, we're authentic, we're just doing what we want to do, and we're doing what we love is more importantly. You know, we're doing what we love, and that's something that's really, really special in itself, because a lot of people do not, right, have the guts to go out and do something on their own, because there's a cost. I'm sure there's a cost to you and a cost to me.
Yep. I said I wanted to be a traveling laptop lifestyle entrepreneur, and what am I doing? I'm traveling. I got my whole big suitcase in my car right now, traveling. So sometimes it's overwhelming, like, oh my gosh, I'm never home. I'm traveling all the time, but that's what I wanted. What's going on in your life is what you decided. So wherever you are in life, that's because of you.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel S. Lee here today. If you want to reach out to her, she's very active on Facebook, Snapchat now too. She's a Snapchatter, and she's got a website. And why don't you share your social media with them and your website,
please?
Yeah,
well, you can go to rachelslee.com and have links for everything else. And then you can check out the new mastermind program, knowledgepartyvip.com.
And I also want you to, if you do follow her on Facebook and stuff like that, and you'll just notice how authentic she is, everybody. She's out there and she's just doing it, you know. I learned a great saying from Mario Brown. I went to one of his conventions, and that's really where I got into podcasting first, is he said, imperfect action is the best action, because if you sit around and perfect it, and I am guilty of this, I am such a perfectionist, you never launch, you never get things done. And I think she's kind of one of those big proponents for that. And I'm learning from you on that as well. It's like, you know, I want to do a webinar and you just went out and just did it, you know, I'm like,
in 3 days.
Yeah. In 3 days, you know, I've been working on mine for a month and a half, but I should be just doing it. And cause I'm just so worried about it being perfect, you know?
Well,
so you've taught me something too.
No such thing as perfection.
Exactly. You got that right. Although my old company was called Perfection on Wheels. What was I thinking? All right, Rachel, any parting guidance you want to give to these beautiful listeners?
Fail forward. Although I don't believe in failure. Thomas Edison took 1,000 tries to make the light bulb. Some people said he failed 1,000 times. He said it was 1,000 steps.
Awesome. Thank you for coming on here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is so fun. And enjoy yourself at the social media marketing world this weekend. I'm sure you're going to meet a lot of people.
Yep.
And you're going to show other people how to meet a lot of people, and it's going to be fun.
Yep.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you, listeners. This is Rachel S. Lee here today. And wow, I'm glad she came here to San Diego. And we'll be talking to all you guys soon. All right. One critical thing highly successful people do is organize their goals and write them down. Success doesn't just happen to you, it's created by you. If you are ready to create a roadmap to greater success, you may want to listen to what I'm about to say. We have developed an online success platform that offers 6 critical tools for creating and implementing your success plan. If you're ready to turbocharge your personal development and success in every area of your life, it's time for you to join Team Cody Dog by visiting CodyDog.com. That's CODIEDOG.com.